Hey witches, mystics, manifestors, and people who just like tarot. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Ray Luna. For today's tarot reading, we're looking at what do you need to know right now? So from the universe, your spirit guides, whatever wants to come through for what you need to know right now. For our selection here today, we're doing kind of like a low light reading and having candles here to choose from. So for group number 1, we have this yellow candle. For group number 2, we have this pink candle. And for group number 3, we have this red candle. So take your time and choose which one's calling out to you the most. And when you're ready, head to the description or comment section to click on the correlating timestamp to receive your reading. As always, I hope you guys enjoy this reading and thank you for watching. Hello, group number 1. So I'm going to channel some messages based off the color and scent of the candle you chose before I get into tarot. So what I see here first is with a yellow candle, you can expect a lot more hope and you can expect to move forward with more optimism. So you are going to be finding ways to be happy and see the joy, enjoying the little things. So you're going to be finding happiness in your own way. You're going to be feeling good, even if things around you aren't the best, you are still going to be finding that happiness. I also see with the color yellow talks about new starts and new beginnings. So I also actually think of the Fool Tarot card. This is a good representation of this candle's energy. So you're looking forward to doing something new, starting something new, and you're optimistically moving forward, taking risk, and not caring if you accidentally make a mistake or you take a wrong turn. You're really looking at things as if there is no wrong or bad way. You're moving forward and choosing happiness and looking for happiness in everything. This also can be talking about inventing something new. So you could be doing things in a new way that's beneficial for you. So this could be talking about going about running your errands in a way that's more efficient for you. Maybe instead of doing them first thing in the morning, you might choose to do them in the evening time after you had your coffee, you cleaned up your space, you took care of your kids, or whatever you have to do. You could be changing your schedule around to find a new way of doing something that is very successful for you. I also see with lemon is the scent of this candle, and lemons can talk about cleansing and renewing something, and lemon is often used to clean too, like in the kitchen, the bathroom. So with lemon, I can see protection from negative energy, so clearing out old things that harm you, habits that are bad for you, protection from enemies who want to send you bad energy. This also could be karma. So like you could have good karma if you've been acting correctly, or bad karma if you've been putting wrong onto other people, because lemons are used in spell work to make people receive their karma, right? This also could be having an enemy you have get something sour. You could be witnessing someone receive their karma who has been bad to you. But those are the messages here, so I'm going to put down some tarot and see what comes through for you. Okay, so the first 2 cards I have for you guys are your butterfly affirmation cards. So with the first one here, it says, "The door that closes for me is the wrong door. The door that opens for me is the right door." And the second one, "I don't compare myself to others because I am not meant to be a copy of anyone else. I was born to be me, an original, one of a kind. I'm happy to be me." So it's funny because just when I put down the cards for your reading, I already could pick up a sense of there being combative energy around you. This could be having a relationship that doesn't work. This could be dealing with people you have to fight with a lot, or being in a work environment where you're not respected. There's some sort of combative energy in your life, and I feel like this is slowly but surely going to alleviate, disappear. I don't think this is something that's going to last forever, but for whatever reason, it's like you keep experiencing some sort of block when it comes to people trying to block you, fight you, cause conflict, misunderstand you. And I feel like one reason why this could be happening is, like, let's say if you're in a workplace and you experience these people who are always causing problems, this is a sign with the Hierophant here that you are meant to go someplace else. This is happening because you're meant to do something else, go someplace else. And with this card here, it talks about the door that closes for me is the wrong door. So instead of trying to fight to be someplace, to always be accepted, this is saying there's another door for you that will open and you are going to be welcomed. So there is something in your life that you're working on related to people, relationships. It even could be a romantic relationship. There's something that involves other people being combative towards you that you have to walk away from because it's not for you, and there's something much, much better for you where people are going to love and accept you. Maybe that's why I felt with the candle that energy of something new, doing something different, getting rid of the old and moving forward with this new path. There's something better for you that's coming in. So you might have to close out something or walk away from something and move on, let go of something. I think when you let go, things are going to get easier. And you don't want to be around people who have this conflicting energy with the Five of Wands, because it gives people who are jealous of you, people who are trying to tear you down in some way. And these people too, with the other word card here, it says not to compare yourself to other people. So these people could be making you feel like you have to wear a mask to fit in, or you have to do things in a certain way to be accepted. And no, you're meant to be you. So you're going to be like the fool and venture out, take a risk, and find something that is much more in alignment for you. And you're meant to do this with the Hierophant. That's like by divine power, right? The universe, God, is pushing you towards something better. I also feel like you guys are quite creative with the Page of Cups. There's something about you that's very intuitive, romantic. So I think you need to tap into your creative skills. You need to listen to your heart. You need to not mask who you are and truly embrace the qualities that make you you. So be authentic. What do you want to do? Even if other people cringe, right? Like people will say, oh, you're doing this. That's cringe. That's stupid that people say that, because they're just jealous that you're able to be authentic and do what you want without caring about other people. And to do anything in life, you sometimes have to be embarrassing or cringe because, well, how do you get that recognition? How do you move forward unless you try something? And even to be an expert, you have to be bad at first, right? How can you start off as an expert? That's very rare. Most people are not going to start off doing something expertly. So you're willing to embrace being new, or being what other people say is like, oh, that's cringe. It's not cringe. They're jealous of you because you're able to try something new and do something different. A lot of people, they don't even have themselves to trust, and you're trusting yourself. You're doing something different. So that's making them envious of you. So keep doing what you're doing, especially if it's in the beginning stages, right? Moving on from that toxic environment, toxic people, and continuing to do something new, starting something new that's more in alignment with you, even if other people don't like it. I feel like there's something that's authentically you that's going to push you ahead and eventually give you a period of time where you can rest and sit on your happiness, sit on your wealth, and be recognized and appreciated for what you do. Okay? With Book and Shovel here, This makes me think of knowledge being revealed to you. So you could be learning something, reading something, receiving some sort of knowledge that allows you to confidently move forward. So you could be finding out how to showcase your talent and skills by watching someone who knows more than you, by reading a book about someone who has done it before you. So this is also saying here, be open to people who are giving kind advice, obviously not the people with that 5 of Wands energy, but be open to people who want to see you succeed. Be open to people who are like-minded to you. Not everyone's an enemy. Not everyone's trying to block you. And I think you're also going to have better discernment to detect who's truly helping you, who's truly not. I also feel like the shovel indicates like something hidden, something coming to light. So you might be having a lot of realizations about stuff you might feel like you already should have known, but that's not your fault. You weren't meant to know those things at the time before. So now you're going to be realizing a lot of stuff and you're like, oh, I should have realized this before, but no. The universe is saying you're realizing things in the right time, the right way you're meant to. So don't beat yourself up as you learn more things that help you. Don't feel like, oh, you should have picked up on this sooner. It is okay. And I also feel here too with the shovel and the broom, this is talking about burying the past, cleaning up once again. That's a big theme for what you're meant to know. Don't hold on to things thinking it's going to be important. Get rid of what's not working for you and move forward. That's a big message here. You can sweep up the mess, bury it, throw it away, and get something else. Start something new. There could be someone too with the 5 of Wands energy who keeps trying to repair something with you. This is a falling away of a relationship that doesn't work, leaving a workplace that's toxic. There's something here where it's like, yeah, don't repair, or if you leave a job and someone gives you a counter offer to come back, that could be a trap. So just know that you could have someone or a situation that keeps trying to lure you back in over and over again. But with all these messages of, oh, cut it out, throw it away, clean it up, you're not meant to do that, okay? And with poison, yes, it's talking about something poisonous that needs to be left behind. Don't poison yourself to get acceptance from other people. Don't poison your goals, your talents to impress other people. Be authentically you. Show up for yourself. If something doesn't work, don't force it to work. Look for something or people who are celebrating you. Don't force it, because if you have to force it, you're always going to be miserable in that situation, and it's likely the people or that situation isn't trustworthy for you. It's eventually going to fall apart. So count on yourself and clean up the mess and move forward without accepting that toxicity just to be accepted or loved, because you will find happiness when you embrace your truth, you do something new, and you happily move forward accepting that risk. Kind of like the Fool. Like, you guys are the Fool. I keep feeling that. Okay, so I'm going to put down some charms for you guys. If you hear any like clicks in the background, that's just my heater. It's really loud and noisy. I try to like pause the video or cut it out, but it's really noisy today, so I can't really do that. So sorry about that. So let's get some charms. I'll get a couple more. Okay, so we have a rose. So with the rose, I feel like this is opening yourself up for love, for beauty. So instead of trying to grow in a toxic state, toxic environment, blossom and bloom into who you really are by nourishing yourself and embracing things you really like. Even if people think it's embarrassing or they don't like it, that's their problem, not yours. Keep being you so you can be this beautiful rose. Unique, no other flower like it, that's you. Don't stop your own growth to impress other people, because it's going to bite you back in the end if you do so. And with the castle here, this is talking about foundations, a strong fortress. You are strong enough to be authentic. You are strong enough to do something new. Don't doubt your abilities. With the purse, this could be getting more money, getting the bag, okay? So you could be receiving more money when you're more authentic, when you're strong and you push through. I also see this too being happily optimistic. You could be receiving more financial wealth when you're approaching things with this kind of like a Leo mindset, taking on leadership roles, being a leader, even though it can be scary, happily embracing your talents and gifts and wanting that attention, even if, it's not always going to be in your favor. You're like happily having those eyes on you. Then we have this shell. Yeah, coming out of your shell. You're not one to be embarrassed, right? So like you're going to be having a tougher skin. You're going to be able to take more criticism. This is meant for you to step up and go into the next part of your life. We have a bat. So bats can sometimes talk about like people gossiping in some way, talking in some way, because bats use echolocation, right? They make a lot of noises to see where they're going because they don't have really good eyesight. So I think there's also people here with that Five of Wands represented by the bat. You have people gossiping about you, but trust me when I say they are blind, right? So they're gossiping about you in a way that's going to hurt them. They're going to have this return to them. They're going to get caught talking about you with people who support you, and they will protect you. Or this could be people who repeat the same thing over and over again. So they're not just talking about you, causing problems for you. They're causing these problems for a lot of people, and they're going to have people gang up on them and stop them or cause them the same thing they're doing onto other people. That's going to happen to them back. Then we have Pisces, creativity. Reminds me of that Page of Cups card. This also could be being musically talented. You guys could have a gift for like playing instruments, singing, something to do with music and art. You should embrace that. And then we have this raven or crow. So that's kind of like being mysterious in some way, being smart, being intelligent, finding creative ways to move forward, using your intelligence to move forward, being unique and standing out in some way. That is your gift. So that's what I see here. Group number 1 for what you're meant to know right now. Let me know if you liked the reading, like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any other videos like this. If you want to support my channel further, consider joining memberships for early access to videos, weekly card pulls. But I hope this reading has helped you in some way, and I hope to see you guys in the next reading. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. So you chose this pink candle, and before I put down some tarot, with the color of this candle and the scent, I'm going to give you some messages. So with this pink color, you guys are attracting love. So romantic love, having your pick of options, feeling like you're supported in romantic relationships, having luck with dating, or even having people approach you, ask you out in love. I also see this too as attracting all types of love. So not only is this romantic love, you're attracting the love of strangers who are kind and supportive towards you. You're attracting the love of friends who are really rooting for you. You're attracting the love of your family members who want to see you succeed as well. Having love from your kids, your parents, your siblings. There's a lot of love here platonically as well, like friends. So you're having many types of love, many types of people loving you. This also could be luck and success if you're trying to put yourself out there on social media platforms, because of course, strangers especially can support you there. I see you guys supporting and nurturing others. So you're nurturing other people, and in turn, they're also going to be giving you nurturing, healing energy back. So there's a lot of positive energy for you, group number 2. I also see you investing in self-care, resting, indulging in relaxation, taking the time to pamper yourself and do things that make you happy. Maybe you're also encouraging other people to rest and take care of themselves. I also see this too as self-acceptance. You could be accepting who you really are, your unique quirks and personality traits, your unique features, seeing how beautiful you are inside and out, not needing to follow societal standards, accepting yourself with your own standard. I also see seeing the beauty in life. So in general, you're going to be enjoying your time outside, your time inside. You're going to be enjoying your culture, other people's cultures, food, and indulging your 5 senses. So this is really like Venusian energy, right? The planet Venus is important as well. So love in all forms is what you're going to be enjoying and participating in. And with the color here, or I'm sorry, the scent here, Pink Sands, it kind of smells like candy to me, kind of like Smarties. So I feel like you could be enjoying more sweet things, really having a sweet phase of life. This candle also has the image of a beach on it when you see the bigger size. So I feel you could be called to go to the beach, be near water. I also think of the Bahamas specifically because there's a place in the Bahamas with pink sands. So I also think something rare, something unique. You could be looking at rare and unique things, rare and unique beauties in other people, yourself, just things you see as beautiful. That's what you're looking forward to, and that's what's going to be prominent in your life. So I'm going to put down some tarot cards and see what else comes through for you. Okay, so for your first 2 cards here, we have these butterfly ones with sayings on them. So the first one says, I'm deserving of respect, love, and happiness. I give respect, love, and happiness too. And yes, with a pink candle, I can pick this up as well. You're really going to be loving people and people are loving you. There's an increase in positive energy towards yourself and other people. So you could be finding more support in people who are more genuine in their support or looking for those connections and not feeling down if there's rejection, knowing that you are meant to be on a path to find the right people. And if someone isn't right for you, that's okay. There's going to be someone who is. And with your other card here, I don't need to control life. I trust in magic and miracles. So this is a really nice card as well, talking about accepting things as they are, believing in creating luck for yourself by doing more things, going out more. This also could be not feeling trapped or stuck to a certain standard of doing things. So this isn't like, oh, I need to get my dream job by this age, right? You're allowing yourself to just live and not have this expectation of, oh, I need to be rich and successful by 35, or I need to have all my goals completed by 40 years old. It doesn't matter your age. These are just examples, but you're not setting yourself to this standard that's unrealistic. You're going to try to achieve in a way that makes you feel comfortable and happy, but you're not pushing yourself to match some sort of unrealistic standard, right? You're loving yourself as you are and approaching life day by day and believing in good things can happen for you and other people. And I actually think this approach is really healthy and makes you more successful because you're not being stressed when you do stuff. So it actually makes it more successful and more likely to meet those crazy standards. But hey, you're not doing that. You're doing things as you like and not caring about being super on top of everything. You're doing it because you enjoy it. You're doing things because you love to do it, and it makes you comfortable. I also see here with the Four of Pentacles. You're definitely in that Venusian energy of enjoying luxury, comfort. Even if you're not rich, it's like you're finding luxury in simple things. So it's like if you have a cup of tea, that is your wine, right? You don't need that like $200 bottle of wine. You can just have $1 tea. So you're really finding luxury in simplicity. Not being glamorous, but still feeling glam. That's what I feel from this pile. With the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords, this is the universe saying, don't beat yourself up because you were rejected or you didn't achieve something, or you could be feeling rejected. It doesn't mean someone actually said no to you about something. You could be feeling like you're not matching something, you're not meeting something. But the universe is saying, you are going to succeed anyway. With the Seven of Swords, that's standing up, the final stand, having that courage and ambition to stand up anyway and do what you want. So I see this as overcoming some sort of limitation, some sort of rejection. You're going to be happy either way or find happiness. So you could be blessed in some way because you weren't accepted by something. So this could be a blessing in disguise situation. By not meeting some sort of standard, you create your own standard and then you're recognized for that. Or this could be standing up against someone who has rejected you or betrayed you in some way. Maybe you supported someone and they didn't support you. So you could be setting out and finding what's going to make you happy instead of investing more time and energy into that situation where things didn't work out. It's also funny, as I'm filming this reading, there's a few times I had to pause because there's loud noise, so I had to wait till a plane went by. Or, the people in my house are quiet because sometimes I can hear them when I'm filming. So I also think for you, it's like you're finding a way to overcome like limitations, rejections, or something that's annoying that stops you from doing something you really want to do. So you're finding a way around things that might restrict you. Or if there was something like that, it actually was for your benefit. You're finding out, thank God that other thing didn't work out. Or thank God that person rejected me because the person they went with, they ruined their life. Like some crazy thing like that, right? So you're really realizing something is working out for your benefit, even though you might still be in this place of feeling that negative energy. You're moving towards understanding why things are the way they are. And with the Page of Wands and the Moon, that talks about moving towards something, but not completely knowing what your goals are, not completely knowing what you want to achieve exactly. And I actually think this is the biggest benefit for you. What you need to know is that you're creating your own standard and you're moving towards something that is going to make you feel more comfortable. It's not beholden to what other people think, society thinks. In fact, this pile reminds me a little bit of group number 1. They had a similar message about being authentic and true to themselves, doing something even if it's embarrassing in some way. And that's true for you guys as well. I really think you guys are going to move forward and you're really energy matching people. So if someone's being mean to you, you're going to be mean back. If someone's giving you love, you're going to give love back. And I think there's a healthy shift in the way you're treating yourself, treating other people, and you're going to move forward not knowing all the answers, but that is actually a gift because now you're not stressed about having to meet this grand expectation, having to follow through on this giant plan where everyone is having all their hope on you and you can't meet it, right? That's really stressful. It's like, let's say you're a pro athlete, right? There's going to be a lot of people counting on you to get that high score, but you don't have that, and that's a good thing because that can be really stressful. While there can be success with that, there's a lot of negatives that we don't see because it's not glamorous to talk about. And I think you guys are realizing how a simple life or simple things for you is really glamorous and happy. You might not know everything, but that's okay. You're happy with not knowing everything. With a syringe and scissors, you're learning by being cut in some way. you were cut out of something in some way, that's the cure for you. Because now you're not trapped into contracts. You're not trapped in something you can't get out of. You're free. Sometimes by being rejected, you become more free, right? That's why people, they don't realize it's not always a bad thing to not make something or be accepted for something. I think you guys are also realizing how there could be something sick in life that you luckily missed out on because you weren't like accepted on that team. You weren't accepted to that dream job, that company that had your dream job. Maybe they laid everyone off 6 months after you were rejected from that interview, right? There's something like that that keeps coming through. So please know you are blessed and you are protected with any rejection that you have experienced. And soon you will see joy, you'll have happiness, and you'll realize, wow, okay, I'm actually good, okay? And with the snake here, that talks about transformation, or this also could be avoiding snakes, right? People who want to prey on your downfall, people who are presenting as kind, but they're secretly vindictive and want negative things for you. So I feel like you have been protected from people who want to prey on your energy, people who want to just use you for their own usage. I also see too, with the crown here, that's being elevated, stepping up in your status. So at the end of the day, you have the crown on your head. You're the one who's elevated. This also can be like the crown chakra, your knowledge. You are more informed than other people, right? You have more knowledge than other people. So with this unique knowledge you have, you are also going to transform your life and move towards more of what you want. You're going to find out what your goals are, your life purpose. That's going to be more clear for you, right? As you become more comfortable without knowing everything. And I know that probably doesn't make sense initially, but the reason why that is some people have their life planned out ahead of time and they follow that plan. They get what they want and they're miserable because it never really was what they wanted. It was fed to them by other people who told them, that's your goal, that's your dream. But for you guys, you didn't have that, so you might feel lost or you might not know everything. But because you didn't have that, you actually know yourself more, okay? You know yourself more. You're going to have more power, more knowledge to become who you want to. That's going to be revealed to you as you're comfortable without knowing, because without knowing, you start to take more risk. You start to do more activities, do different things, and that will help you organically, naturally find what you're meant to do. No one forced it on you. You chose it, and that's actually a massive gift. So I'm glad that finally came out, that message. I couldn't get all the words out initially, but with all the cards here, it finally came out. So I'm going to pull a couple charms for you guys to close out your reading. So let's see what you're meant to know right now. Okay. So with Cancer, Cancer talks about nurturing and your family, emotions, connections. So I think with Cancer, you're going to be comfortable with connections you have and connections you're forming, and being more comfortable with your inner world, your inner emotions, especially too with the moon. I forgot to mention, this is being comfortable with what is in the deep parts of your mind. And we have the star, the charm. So yes, you are going to have hope be renewed for you and be so joyous to see how things have played out for you. Realizing what you didn't realize then, now you're going to be realizing that and thinking, oh, thank God. And then we have the cat. So this could be you guys literally have a cat, to spend time with your cat, feeling comfortable with your pets, your animals. This could be a sign to volunteer at an animal shelter, being around animals. Animals have healing energy. comforting energy. So you might be called to be around that to continue to heal, feel better. We have Scorpio, so that's transformative energy. You could be transforming into who you always wanted to be, using your knowledge that you gain through your life experiences to keep transforming and doing better for yourself. Then we have an Elephant. This talks about being really smart and emotional. You guys could be an empath in some way. You feel the pain of others. You feel sympathy for others in a deep way. You could be motivated to take action due to the emotions you're feeling. Like if you see something in the news, you see someone struggling, you could be called to take action because of that empathy and sympathy you have for other people. And then we have faith. Yes, have faith. You need to trust that things are working out for you with the star too. Have faith it's going to work out. Things in your life happened for you to be here now and will continue to do so. Sometimes things don't work out for your benefit, and you're going to be seeing this in real time play out. And having the blessing of things that you do like, things that are meant for you to work out, you're going to be experiencing that as well. So I hope you guys liked the reading. Like the video if you did. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any other videos like this from me. If you'd like to support the channel further, consider joining my memberships for weekly card pulls, early access to videos. I always appreciate that. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye. Hey group number 3, welcome to your reading. So you chose the red candle, and before I put your tarot down, I have some messages based on the color of the candle and the scent. So with this red candle, a message I'm getting for you, for what you need to know, is you're going to have some enemies be revealed to you, right? Hidden enemies, they're going to be exposed, or if you know someone right now who's an enemy, either which way, I feel like this person or people, they're going to be publicly embarrassed, okay? Because red can be getting karmatic justice, having people receive their karma, right? That's what I feel from the energy of the color red. Someone's going to embarrass themselves. I also think you will receive warnings ahead of time, because red is like a stop sign or a warning sign telling you, hey, look at this, look at this. So you're going to be getting warning signs. So trust your intuition on feelings of danger, or you feel called to double check something. That's your intuition protecting you. I also see you guys being really attractive. With the color red, people are finding you really beautiful, pretty, hot. People want to call you. People are finding you more physically alluring. So some of you guys too, you could be having a glow up, or what you're doing to your appearance recently is working in the way you want it to. You're more passionate, so you could be feeling more of your heart and soul in what you're doing, right? Like you're putting in more effort, more energy, finding something you're really passionate about, a new hobby, a person. This could be feeling really passionate, more so about life, having your hope increase, having more of a calling or purpose. This also is a candle that talks about ambition. The color red talks about never giving up, being a force to be reckoned with, right? This is the energy of Mars, the planet Mars. So I also feel like if you're an Aries, Capricorn, Scorpio, that energy is also relevant here. Or if that's not your sign, these signs could be giving you that energy to borrow in this next phase of life. That never backing down, I'll win at all cost energy. That's what you're going to be doing and experiencing. With the scent of this candle, apple, you're going to be having financial abundance and wealth, okay? An increase in fertility, new children, if that's what you're trying to bring into your life, opening up your heart to accept good things, accepting wealth and abundance, manifesting your personal goals, what you have been putting all that effort into, Hidden knowledge and secrets will be coming to light as well with an apple, because it makes me think of in Snow White, right? The poisonous apple that is given to Snow White. So there could be some sort of hidden secret, hidden enemy that's coming through to be revealed so you can be protected and overcome that block or issue. So I'm going to put down some tarot cards and see what else comes through for you. Okay, with your first 2 cards here, we have these butterfly cards with messages on them. So for the first card here, it says, letting go creates space for me to receive. So yes, right in the beginning, you had a message like that as well, making room to be open to receiving. Don't block your own blessings. Look for opportunities and don't say no to stuff. Say yes. Take a chance on something even if you think you can't do it. You'll be surprised. And for your second card here, I trust myself. I am wise. I am brave. Yes, you are a warrior with that Mars energy too, right? You can take on anything. You can step up and achieve. And this pile has so much really bold energy, mischievous energy even, in a good way though. So I feel like you guys are really becoming noticeable, someone not to mess with. People might become more intimidated by you. This could be your villain era, okay? Like you're giving people what they deserve, right? Like if people are messing with you, you're giving it back to them. You're not to be played with. I think you're tired of being nice to people who aren't respecting you. So in this next stage of life, what you need to know is you are going to be more respected. You are going to receive more of what you want because of that Mars energy. I also see you guys being successful with receiving financial wealth. You could be really ambitious with your financial goals, your career, your money. You could be doing a lot to make that successful, spending hours of time trying to find the right opportunity, changing your job to make more money. I see success with this. With the Devil and the World, that's successful completion of contracts or obligations. So I feel like you're going to be feeling whole and complete with what you are working on. I also see this too. You're not going to have lots of projects that you halfway finish and you think, oh, I'll do that later. No, you're going to start stuff and finish. Start stuff and finish. So there's no procrastination in this pile. It's just getting things done. Action, action, action. I also see with the 9 of Cups and the World, you're really going to be on top of things. I can't stress that enough. You're really seeing your power and using it in a way to benefit yourself. And honestly, with the energy I felt here, it is a little bit of Scorpio vibes. You could be manipulating things to your favor, right? Not in an evil way, but in a way where things are benefiting you. So you could be trying to make sure your resume looks really good, right? You could be saying that you have more experience with something, even though you might not, right? You could be doing things like that, not because you want to lie, but you could have had bad luck with being honest. You could be changing up the way you're doing things now. So you're being a little bit, manipulative in some ways, but you're doing it to benefit yourself and having luck with that. Maybe you tried to play fairly, but the way the game is set up, how can you win if it's not a fair game? So you could be energy matching something that's not fair to you. And now that you're doing that, you're having more luck. As I said, you're not evil or a bad person doing this, of course. I'm not saying that. This is something where it's fair to do this because you're not being treated fairly, if that makes sense. This also reminds me of the book, The Prince. So you could be having more like Machiavellian type of philosophy recently. Like I said, you're in a villain era, but it's for good reason. Okay, so please don't be offended by me saying this. You guys are really in this warrior mode, this win at all costs mode, and because of this switch up, you are getting a lot for yourself. I also think whoever has played you, whoever was that enemy that's being revealed, your enemy being embarrassed, I think this is because of you having this energy switch of, okay, I can't really be nice to you because you're not being fair to me. So this is also part of that. So this is someone else's karma. You're someone else's karma, okay? You're someone else's issue because of what they have done to you. If they were nice, this wouldn't have happened. If they were fair, this wouldn't have happened. I also see here too with the Seven of Wands and the Fool. You're standing up for yourself, defending yourself successfully. So I see an end to people trying to involve themselves in your life. Like, let's say someone is too invested in your life, right? People who are nosy, they're going to back off a bit because of this energy switch. With the Fool, you're going to have more time to pursue your goals and ambitions. Get this wish come true, this successful financial reward, this new job. I really feel like you're on the right path. The Fool also talks about going about your day carefree, feeling joyous, feeling really happy to see what's around the corner. So I think with this new power, you're also feeling like, oh, I can protect myself. Oh, I can successfully stand up for myself and not have this person take control of me. So if you have been dealing with circumstances where people have power over you, right? You can't do anything about this, right? I see these people, this is backfiring against them. You're going to be shifting into the position of power, and these other people are losing it. They're embarrassed. This is a very important message here. There's a shift in what you have experienced. So whoever was unfairly using their power against you, they're going to be experiencing negativity. So because of this shift as well, you're feeling on top of things. You're feeling really happy and brave. Like you can walk out and do anything because you know you're protected now because of this change, this increase in wealth, your wishes coming true, having a lot happen for you. That is what you desire, right? This is making it so whoever, or multiple people, it could be multiple people, whoever was doing these manipulative things to you, trying to embarrass you, they're going to have like hell to pay. It feels really extreme. They're going to have hell to pay because you did not deserve any of this. So you're being protected too. With salt, that's a message of protection. You're not going to be messed with because with Spirit Board, you could be protected from your spirit guides, your ancestors, the universe. You are being protected in some way because even like externally, right, in the spirit world, they're looking at this like, whoa, what the hell is going on? This has to stop. Like even like spirit, right? Or spirits, whatever you believe in, they're looking at this and wanting to involve themselves because it's so crazy what you have been going through, what you have been dealing with. So you are now going to receive some sort of justice with your circumstances changing to be more favorable for you. It also could be happily leaving that limitation because the devil not only talks about contracts, it can talk about feeling trapped. You are going to be free. Your wish of being free, you're moving towards that, okay? And with medical kit and hourglass, you are going to be healed with time. You're going to feel these positive effects as you're meant to, right? And with hourglass, I feel like these people, it's saying this person's on borrowed time, right? They were supposed to experience their karma, their justice earlier, but for whatever reason, it was delayed, right? So you might be seeing that person not getting anything, not having anything happen to them when they deserve to have consequences. But this is saying that is going to happen in due time when it's meant to. You're meant to have your healing come through your success. So instead of focusing your energy on these people who have done stuff to you, focus on your success. What wish of yours do you want to come true? You're fully investing all your energy and resources in that, and that's going to be your revenge. Your success is your revenge. And I say that in some of my other readings as well, but this is the truth. What is going to make people who want you to fail the most mad? seeing you succeed. So you don't even have to do anything to these people. It's going to happen to them with your spirit guides, the universe. They have spiritual karma consequences coming towards them. You are protected. You are on this new journey of having that job, having that money, having that success, and having a life that's very beautiful. And you guys also have leveled up with your mentality. So you're not going to be, naive. You're going to be very smart when it comes to interacting with people and knowing their true intentions. You are going to have that strength of a warrior to push through and succeed no matter what. Because if you dealt with, people in situations like this, you can really achieve and do anything. So please know that. So I'm going to put down some charms to get some closing out messages for you guys. So what do you need to know right now? Okay. So what I see here is with purse, yes. This makes me think of like designer bags, right? And those can cost a lot of money. So you are leveling up in your finances. So if you wanted to buy something luxurious or, just save that money to have that stability and comfort, you are getting definite increases in your finances, okay? And what does this say? Fearless, yes. Like I said, you don't care. And this is justified, okay? You're not like evil. Don't second guess yourself. I feel like you guys are a fair person and you were not treated fair. So you're just returning back what you have received and it's overdue, okay? It's overdue. With a triangle. So this could be a situation like 3 sides of something, 3 people. This could be 3 people that have done this to you, or you could be one of the people involved and it's 2 other people. So like 3 people situation, okay? I also think with a triangle, it makes me think of pyramid. It makes me think of, pharaohs, royalty in some way. So you could be at the top of that pyramid, right? Getting to the top. And with a web, that's weaving your own web of destiny, getting more control of your life, the circumstances changing so that you're like that spider, you're weaving that web to put and get what you want. Spiders weave that web to hunt, to catch what they need to survive, and you're going to have more than enough to survive. Faith. So you're going to have your faith increase. Maybe you're going to have your hope renewed because of all these positive changes. Faith could also be important for you. Your faith, your trust in the universe, God, whatever you believe in, that could be guiding you and helping you. Your spirit guides as well, have faith in them. We also have this hand of protection. You are protected, and that keeps coming through. Protection, protection. You are protected. Don't worry about other people. Focus on yourself. That's going to be your biggest success. We have this heart, receiving love, loving yourself. I also see, as I said earlier, receiving some sort of glow up or improvement in your appearance. I feel like people are also finding this energy, like you're becoming more like hot, sexy, whatever. That's how people are going to be describing you as well. If someone has been jealous of you because of your looks, this also could be that person's karma, seeing you glow up even more, getting more of what they want and they're not receiving it, but you are. We have a leaf. That makes me think of like Animal Crossing, the video game, the furniture pieces. When you shake a tree or you find it, it's like a leaf shape. So that could be like receiving like furniture for where you live, getting new furniture, thrifting for furniture, getting a gift from a friend or someone who does support you, something you really like, something to put in your space that makes you feel comfortable and happy, customizing things how you want it to be. Oh, and we have balloons. So balloons makes me think of a lot of happiness and joy, feeling elevated, like how the helium in the balloon, it makes it lift up, elevate, right? So you're going to be feeling like really happy, really joyous, having so many beautiful changes in your life. And it makes me think of a celebration because of like balloons at a birthday party, a graduation. You could have someone give you balloons as well when you're achieving something. And also, what is this? Oh, a four-leaf clover. Yes, you're really lucky. Oh, and even with the color red here and the color red here. Red is lucky, prosperity, having more luck in general, right? So the color red also could be lucky for you. So wear the color red. Or there's also like buying a red wallet to have more financial abundance, right? Something like that could be important for you. But overall, you're going to be receiving a lot more luck with your circumstances and finances, and having some of your enemies not be a problem anymore. Them getting their karma and them embarrassing themselves. So that was your reading. Group number 3. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought about the reading in the comments. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't yet. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any other videos like this. Consider joining my memberships if you'd like to support the channel further. You get early access to videos, weekly card pulls. But I hope you guys have a great day. I hope this reading has helped you in some way, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye.